Hi, it's Jim, and I am very, very excited to share with you our latest premium extension called AI Content VO. And after months of working on this, this is very, very exciting for me because what this is going to do is take your existing content that you're putting on your radio station website in the form of news post and other bits of content, your local weather that pulls right from that weather information, and it can help you create newscast and even commercial scripts. And so to learn more about this, you can go to skyrocketradio.com, click on the premium extensions item up here at the top, and then click on AI Content VO, and it's going to take you to this. Now, what is this? Well, it's a script creator and it's a script voicer. So you can use AI Content VO to simply help you generate news scripts from the content that you have on your radio station website. And you can take it one step further and have it actually voice it with over 30 different AI voices. Now, who is this for? Well, it's going to be for the radio station that maybe has they don't have a news staff, or maybe their news person has left suddenly. And so they have all this content on the radio station website. They have somebody to do that, but maybe they don't have somebody to actually voice it. They can't add that plate to somebody else's what they're doing during the day. It is for the radio station that maybe has a busy news team that maybe doesn't want to or doesn't have the ability to produce more news content. Say, for example, you have a news team, but maybe they don't do entertainment news. And so you have that news imported on your radio station website. They don't want to or cannot voice it for some reason. And so you can have this AI voice that for you and insert it into your on-air stream. And then you have, for the commercial side, promotions and sales departments that want an integrated AI solution with their station website that they can utilize to help generate scripts and even voice commercial audio. It's going to use your existing website content. So you're not having to either take something from the website or look at the website and get news content from, and then over to the side, generate a summary of that or read it directly from the website. And it's going to have a built-in copywriter that's going to take that information, send it off to AI to summarize it as a news person would, and then generate scripts based on that post content. It's going to be very, very fast and flexible script editing. So once it generates the script, you can go in there and fine tweak it if you need to. Take out certain words. If you need to phonetically spell out certain words or phrases, you'll have the ability to do that. And then 30 different realistic AI voices can voice this content for you. And you can immediately download the MP3. You can preview it, obviously, and then you can send it off to an SFTP server that's maybe directly integrated with your on-air machine. So you don't have to download it and then re-upload it to your on-air machine. It will do this for you. And like I say, it's perfect for any station that has trouble generating content. But aside from all of that, this is more information. If you want to go check it out, let's jump in and see what it looks like. So you have to be a Skyrocket Radio website subscriber in order to get this, because it's going to pull from those posts and pull from that weather information and other places that's directly tied to our station websites. But once you do, you can get in here and you can create different VOs for different situations. For example, maybe you want to have just a urban news reporter that's pulling from just those categories. You can do a top 40 news. You can do a country music news. All different AI content VOs can be set up initially, and then you really don't have to change the script portion of that very much often at all. You can just jump in there, hit generate script. It pulls from the latest news posts, whatever they are, and then generates a script for you, and then you can hit voice on it. Let's go into the AM news portion here and open up this one. And so when you have three tabs here at the top: generate script, edit script, and generate voiceover. You have a persona. This is a newscast, so we're going to use the newscaster persona, and you can modify these personas for your particular market or your area if you need to in the settings. And then you have a commercial copywriter that, the scripts are different from news people and commercials. So the persona keeps keeps the script writing in those two particular lanes. And then you have different sections of your script here. And you can come down here and you have the ability to generate custom text. So whatever it writes in, it's going to speak that specifically. It's not going to change it in any way. You can go to post recent, which pulls from the latest 30 posts, and you can come in there and you can select a particular post. You can do a category a post or older, and then for this one, you'll actually go in there and release and look for all of the posts all the way back from when you started the website. If you wanted to redo an old post, you could do that. And then you can do a category post, and this means select a category like local and do the first article in that category. You also have the ability to generate weather or a custom ChatGPT prompt. This would be like generating a script directly in ChatGPT, but you're doing it within the radio station website here. All right, so we're going to pick the local post, local category, choose the first article in it, and then we're going to select a segment length. It's going to default to medium, but you can do short, which is 2 to 3 sentences or about 25 to 40 words. Medium is 4 to 6 sentences, 50 to 75 words, and then long is 7 to 9 sentences, 90 or to 120 words. And it does really good at keeping in these parameters. So we'll click medium here, another category post. We're going to pick the next one in line. Oh, and actually, this one is a custom text. We're going to start off with some custom text from the Rocket Daily News weather. How about we say newsroom? I'm Andy Turing. All right, in the category post, we're going to do the first one here. Then we're going to do the second one, and then we're going to do the third. Medium, medium, medium. And then we're going to insert some custom text from the ABC Motors Weather Center. Then we give the weather forecast. Then we're going to make this medium, and then we're going to wind out the newscast with get these stories and more on our website anytime, rocketdailynews.com. And then we click generate script. Now, we don't have to save the post or anything like that. Once we hit generate script, that post is saved. So once we come back to this, we don't have to generate each one of those every single time. That's going to be saved. And now you can see how very good this is that you don't have to come back in there and change those every single time, because the posts in those categories, they're changing all the time. There's always a new latest one, and then the one previous, and then the one before that. So you don't have to go back and change that anytime at all. Just come in here, click generate script, and then kind of proofread it a little bit, making sure that everything is how you want it. Now, you do want to proofread every one of these scripts, because sometimes you may have something in your script that, okay, I think AI is going to have problems with this, because JXN water, it's supposed to be Jackson. Local people would know that if they were reading it, but the AI voice will probably mess that up. So Jackson Water customers see this. Okay, come back in here, snap projected, and everything looks pretty good. Commuters in Madison County, right? And so all we need to do is just jump over here to generate voiceover. And like I said, you can pick from 3 different voice services, 11 Labs, Play AI, and DeepGram. And each one of these have their own number of different voices. Like there's over 30 voices just under Play AI. And whenever you click on a voice,
the years teach much which the days never know.
You will be able to sample each one of those to know what they sound like. So you don't have to go and actually have it voice your entire script just so you can hear what that voice sounds like. And then if you want to change the file name, you can do that here. We'll just leave it as AM News and then today's date. And then we can click generate voiceover. Now, it's not going to be immediate. Obviously, what this is doing in the background is sending that script off to 11 Labs in this case, and it's picking that voice and it's voicing it on 11 Labs. If you were there on 11 Labs, it would take this long. It's normally takes about half the time of the script. If you remember in the edit script thing, you can see the estimated voice time at the top. We in radio, we voice things a whole lot faster than this. But AI can sometimes voice it a little bit slower than that. That said 156. This is 223. So it voiced it a little bit slower than that. So don't pick this estimated reading time. That is at just a comfortable, good clip of reading. We normally we voice things a little bit faster. The AI will tend to voice it just a little bit slower, depending on the voice that you choose. And so we can preview the audio.
From the Rocket Daily News newsroom, I'm Andy Turing. Commuters in Madison County can expect smoother travel with the new phase of the Reunion Parkway project.
All right. And so if you wanted to go back and
A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held on March 5th, unveiling a 2-lane road and bridge that connects Highway.
All right, so you can preview the audio here. You can download the MP3. The MP3 will be saved as this file name right here, .mp3. So if you have something that you have in your automation system that is a specific file name that does not change very often, you'll set this file name, and then that file name won't change after you save this content VO. In the settings, you can set up an FTP server with that username and password and that IP address, and it will go out, and whenever you click send to FTP, it will upload it to that FTP server. It will overwrite the file that is there if it already exists at that location. So you're able to download the MP3 or you can send it to your FTP server. And it's just that easy. And so I do recommend, though, with any AI tool that you download this and you actually listen through the entire voiceover, because it's AI, we're still at the infancy. It's only going to get better from here. Sometimes they do make little mistakes, and maybe you have to go in and you have to edit the file. Maybe you like the entire newscast, but they messed up a word in the weather or something like that. Well, then all you would have to do is come back here to the script editor, remove all of this, and then remove this right here, or maybe even remove this sentence that everything but the sentence that they messed up. You can come in here and have it revoice just this without having to revoice the entire news, which takes, as you saw, several more seconds than it would just to do the weather forecast, and then you'd edit those two together in post. All right, but if you think about it, this is going to be a whole lot easier than if you had somebody that was actually pulling just in the script writing of it. It's going to save you a lot of time. And then if you don't have the voices, then you have the voices here. And again, all of this is happening because all of this information is already on your station website. So if you have a station website that doesn't have any content on it, this is probably not for you. But you could still use it for the copywriter aspect of it. And so you can come back in here to the AI content VOs, come back in here for this commercial writer. And if we wanted to put information about our client in here, we could put all kinds of information about our client in here, and then have it say, and then at the very end of it, say, write a funny 30-second commercial about crappy cars or whatever like that. Anything that you wanted to. You only have two options here: custom text, which you could take your script in, and you could say rewrite this in a funny way or anything like that. Anything that you would give ChatGPT, and it will generate the script for you, and then come in here and it will voice it for you. Now, with the Play AI voices, the voices that are generated, they're only available for 60 minutes on that server. So you'll have to download them within that 60 minutes. You won't be able to generate it and then walk away and then come back and download it later. But with 11 Labs, they stay on there for a lot longer. And with DeepGram, they stay on there a lot longer as well. But we can come in here and we can generate another voiceover for this. And we have another commercial that has been voiced. All right.
Are you tired of flashy cars that just don't fit your budget? Introducing crappy cars, our motto.
Now, it's not going to be perfect every single time. Again, this is the worst it's going to be. It's only going to get better over time as these text-to-voice APIs get a lot better. And we are looking to add more services to this as well and really increase the commercial side of this. We have a lot of different things we want to add to this in order to enhance that functionality. But if you want to jump on board right now and start supplementing your newscasting on your station website, you can do that right now with AI Content VO. And all of these voices that we have chosen for this, they are approved for commercial purposes. So you will be able to jump in there and use any one of these voices for commercials on your station website. All right. So if you need more information about it, again, log on to skyrocketradio.com, click on extensions, and then AI Content VO. And if you'd like to schedule a demo, click right up here. You want to meet with me, you can go to skyrocketradio.com/meet-with-Jim. And you want to go ahead and sign up, reach out to us at skyrocketradio.com. You can reach out to me at jim@skyrocketradio.com. Look forward to talking to you soon.